Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project, bringing you the final hotel room update on Monday, February 19th, 1:16 a.m. Mountain Time 2018. I'm trying to rush a snowstorm home. Supposed to hit the Four Corners area tomorrow while I'm driving north out of Albuquerque, New Mexico. Here's the forecast into Sunday night. Heavy snow, road closures, avalanche threat, whiteouts, locally 1 foot or more in the blue regions. That's a boom. Not only that, we've got accidents closing I-90, a snow cold plunge into the northwestern U.S. Collisions forced officials to close a stretch of Interstate 90 in central Washington on Saturday as snow and cold began to invade the northwestern United States. Washington Department of Transportation reported that westbound I-90 was closed near Ellensburg, and this dude claims that the West Coast is doing something. I love that guy. He's the crazy weirdo from the Weather Channel. We all love that guy. So it's not looking good for the Northwest unless you're a skier. That's a heads up. And a boom. Oh, please load. I need to go to bed. Snow record cold plunge southward through the western U.S. Plowable snow will accompany the colder air, bringing slippery travel and snow-covered roads to a good portion of the interior west. Motorists should prepare for slow and treacherous conditions to stretches of Interstate 15, 25, 70, and 80 across the Rockies, locally 18 plus here up in Wyoming, and lots of snow all the way over here toward the lakes. Ha ha! That's because it's winter. Jeez, please load. Snow and cold grip Montana. Helena, Montana remains in the wintry grip of snow and bitter cold. Winter storm warnings and winter storm weather advisories are posted Sunday evening for much of the state. Montana Department of Transportation, again, 1590 and 94, where several incidents of trucks jackknifing and closing down highways until they could be cleared on Sunday. A lot of accidents happening. Slow down, folks. More snow and especially bitter cold by Tuesday morning. Colder air continues to move in, hugging the surface. Red Lodge, Montana, we're talking about a winter weather advisory is in effect for Billings and surrounding counties. Again, travel impacts will be common with bitter cold wind chills. For the lower elevations, additional accumulations of 2 to 6 anticipated through Monday with periods of snow. Less expected east of Billings, but higher amounts probably where I'm driving. South San Juans need the snow. This thing is still twisting, but record low temperatures expected for Ice Age farmers' backyard. The Bay Area. You guys have been frying all winter. This is the year without a winter for California. Freeze warning Monday night through Tuesday. Temperatures in the 20s to lower 30s. Freezing temperatures can damage or kill plants that are insensitive to cold. Please check on the elderly and the sensitive plants to make sure that the animals have warmth and shelter, as well as the old people. Why are these pictures with the article? I have no idea. A week of for warm layers and oversized winter jackets has arrived as a frigid storm stomped its way into Northern California and the Bay Area on Sunday, bringing with it record-breaking cold temperatures and snow to the Sierra, forecasters said. So you get what you wish for sometimes. In this case, record snow for San Fran and the Ice Age farmer. Freeze warnings for extremely cold temps and low snow levels tonight, Monday morning. This is in the same area until 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time Monday. For Western Slope and Northern Sierras, there's a winter weather advisory. Freeze warnings from 2 a.m. Monday to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard for Wednesday. The radar, let's go check on it. Radar shows showers spreading into the mountains of the Shasta and western Plumas counties this morning. Will increase and spread down to the northern Sierras later this morning and afternoon. It's a bit slower than projected, and they have adjusted the forecast. Now, temperatures in the valley are rapidly increasing, and with most sunny skies have increased forecast afternoon highs a few degrees for valley locations with upper 50s and 60s. San Joaquin Valley, a little for today and early evening, generally around 15 to 20 mile per hour winds with gusts of 30. That's a heads up for the freeze warning for Northern Cali. Powerful Arctic cold blast because of the stratospheric warming. Now, this isn't a warming hole, but this stratospheric warming also causes cooling. So if you're not confused yet, we'll get you there. Recent sudden stratospheric warming above the North Pole is about to cause cooling. Very cold weather could extend into early March in these particular regions. There's a temperature anomaly. That means departures from normal for this entire section of Europe. Scotland and going to be a little warm on the coast here to the west, but eastern UK, frigid. Germany and other parts of Europe here are going to be record-breaking colds. Heads up, that's you, Spain, Belgium, France, Northern Italy, et al., Czechoslovakia. Ha, that's boom. It is nothing but cold, folks. Speaking about the cold, red notice warning for airlines as Indonesian Sinabung volcano unleashes a towering column of ash, eclipsing the amount of CO2 that man has put in the stratosphere since 1850. Grant solar minimum much. These idiots. Here's a Mayon update. So as far as the Sinabung eruption, that ash cloud today went as high as 14,900 feet into the atmosphere, 4,900 meters, according to some sources. But the picture is just picture perfect. Rumbling Mount Sinabung on the Indonesian island of Sumatra let out this amazing vertical belch column, which we call a volcanic boom, shooting hot, billowing columns of ash more than 5,000 meters into the atmosphere, 16,400 feet, according to the Associated Press sources. So not an insignificant eruption, but not a significant one. Just adding to the albedo effect and other things which are going to freeze our buttocks in the near future. That's a heads up. Here's a Mayon update. Here's chronological events from the 13th January to 16th February 2018. Current situation as of 16 February 2018. Mayon's activity in the past 24 hours was characterized by sporadic and weak lava fountaining, lava flow, and degassing from the summit crater. Discrete lava episodes, fountaining that lasted 18 minutes to 2 hours and 23 minutes, were accompanied by rumblings and chugging sounds audible beyond 10 kilometers. Many fraternity boys got giddy at the chugging sound noises near the summit crater. Continue with the volcanic update. We also have Fuego do Cono Reventador in Sacajorima and Zabancaya erupting, as well as Sinabung. And I'll leave you links to all these things. I'm about to go to bed. The Cumbre Vieja Volcano is in the Canary Islands, which is off the western coast of northern Africa. And it includes La Palma, Tenerife, Gran Canaria, and other islands. Now, what you're looking at here is a paper that's going to keep you up to date for all you people waiting for the giant tsunami to wipe out everyone on the East Coast. This paper will give you clarity on when and how that will happen. Cumbre Vieja Volcano Potential Collapse and Tsunami at La Palma, Canary Islands. Please come and look at this particular map here. The upper feature shows you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 potential landslide conditions leading to deadly tsunamis, which will kill millions within a short time frame. So get familiar with this paper, put your house up for sale, and move inland. Oh, to stop climate change, this just in: educate girls and give them birth control. Thanks, Al Gore. Are you buying? Before we leave, Dr. Lisa Upton launched her website at this event. She's also going to be publishing a paper explaining her solar cycle model forecasting techniques. And at the website here, which is at solarcyclescience.com, we're going to leave you links to it. You're going to be getting the first access to this website amongst all other people in the world. And check out the new Solar Cycle Science Forum. This is all just getting started. But if you come down here to predictions, this is going to include her prediction for Solar Cycle 25, which she's really only able to predict forward with any accuracy 4 years into the future. And this is some interesting graphs that you can come and look. And I mean, this is the newest website on solar science. And the prediction for cycle 25 is going to be 30% less. She gave a talk on that here at Observing the Frontier. So I went ahead and I updated our graph with the predicted data that Lisa Upton gave us here over on my Satire TS NRL SS12 and the current CMIP6 solar forecasting data set. So we now have a 30% diminished cycle 25 following cycle 24 updated to the current forecasting model. Now, this is going to bring us into a Dalton minimum type cycle for the next 12 years. The low point, the minimum between 24 and 25, occurring sometime towards the winter of 2020. That's a long time away, folks. So we're going to have lots of proxy data on what's going to happen at 26 and 27 shortly. We're going to know how bad it's going to be at least during the next solar minimum in the next few years. And that's a heads up. Hope you got something out of the video. I can't wait to sleep more than 3 hours. I'll be with you again tomorrow night after I drive through the desert back to Colorado. Thanks for watching. If you haven't been to Observing the Frontier Conference, I highly recommend that you make it your number one goal for next year. The dates aren't announced yet, but it'll probably be in this area and around the same time. So start planning now to make it here because the networking going on here is amazing.